Good morning. So I'm actually dressed, except I still have to do my hair and stuff. My boyfriend's coming back. He actually surprised me again this morning. We were going to go work out, but he started doing his work, and then I saw the time, like, realistically, we're just not going to make it. Plus, I'm a little lazy today. But I do have good news. I just found out that I got approved for my insurance. I'm really, really happy about that, because I've been waiting forever, so now I'm an insured citizen of the United States of America. And then I also have to pay my power right now, like, light and electricity and stuff. And I have to go deposit checks and stuff. But yes, I got approved, which I'm really, really, really happy about. Also, I keep forgetting to say this, but I've been wanting to say this to you guys. Sorry, the light's kind of weird there. But Happy Earth Day. In lieu of that, I actually downloaded an earth-friendly app, which reminds you how to be, like, sustainable and stuff. I'm not going to go into extremes of what, like, I've tried, and, being green sometimes is costly. It's better for you and it's better for the environment, but sometimes it's costly, but I try to do the best that I can, like, I try to remember, which is always really hard, but I try to remember to have, like, the reusable bags with me, or if I go to a store and all I got was, like, a dress, and I have a big purse with me, I'm like, you know what, I don't need a bag, I'm good. Like, just give me the receipt and give me the clothes, and I can just put it in my bag. Like, stuff like that. And I like planting stuff when I can, but I'm really bad at watering plants. And stuff like that. And I try to save on gas, but, that's just hard. Like, I don't have a hybrid car or anything, but I try to get as much fuel efficiency out of stuff. And, I try to recycle as much as I can, that kind of thing. Although recycling does pay you back. Just letting you guys know if that's, like, an incentive. But, yeah, there's different ways. I don't think, like, I believe in doing what you can and what works for you and what's efficient, but if you can't go, like, all out and become, like, completely green, or, turn your house into, like, this, like, eco-friendly home, and, if you're able to do that, more power to you, but if you can't, like, I wouldn't feel bad. You do what you can, as long as you, don't completely go, like, I'm gonna go pour oil in the ocean and, make sure that there's global warming and stuff, and deliberately do that. I think everyone should be fine. But, I would say probably, since it is Earth Week, take advantage of looking at the deals that are available for Earth-friendly stuff. I know Groupon, and I believe Groupon and probably Living Social have, like, some deals that are, like, Earth-friendly stuff that you can do. I'm just watching Access Hollywood, and H&M has a sustainable, like, collection going on right now. So you guys might want to check that out. I know this is going to go up a little late. Sorry about that. But, just because it's Earth Week, or it isn't Earth Week by the time you watch this, doesn't mean you can't go and do some stuff for the Earth. And, take care of your planet. Do what you can. You don't have to go all out, like I said. But just doing a little bit, think of, like, people in the future, like, our kids, are they going to know what, like, fresh air is, kind of thing. So just, do what you can. If, like, all you can do is recycle, I know everyone probably has, like, water bottles and, like, milk gallons that they use and stuff that they can recycle, or, like, the Starbucks Frappuccino glass things that they can recycle, or, like, if you guys drink beer or Cokes from cans and stuff, and you buy a lot of that, you can just recycle it, and, the incentive would be you do get paid some cash back, and, you can use that as your gas money. That's what I do, like, when I actually recycle, because, in the past, So, while my boyfriend's not here, in the past when I went out with my first boyfriend, he would actually recycle every week. He would do it every week. And that was the money that he would use to take me out on a date. So, I mean, like, if you're in high school, that's a really great way to just kind of, if you can't afford to get a job or, there's no one hiring you, that's a good way, like, for little stuff like that, It pays enough to, like, depending on how much you recycle, obviously, it can pay enough to, like, pay for some gas or pay for your movie tickets for you and your date or you and your friend or whatever, I don't do it often. I used to do it more when I didn't have a job. But what we actually do at my house is we take turns, because my dad drinks beer, so he drinks the canned ones. So he usually there's it's like a bin we have, and we just put them all in there, and then, anything else we find, we put it in there. And right now the money usually goes to my sister because she doesn't work or anything, and, like, sometimes she wants money. That's, like, her allowance. So she works for her allowance, well, I mean, she doesn't drink the beer, but she prepares to take it all to the place, and then we drive her out there and whatnot. But, whenever you can, just do it. Even if you get, like, $5 back, $5 buys you lunch. So, yeah, happy Earth Week. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to this survey and paint my light. Hey again. Sorry, I did not know my throat was gonna be that hoarse. Or, I was gonna sound that hoarse. I don't know. I think it's just me being tired, really. So, where did I leave off today? Oh yeah, my boyfriend was coming back. I think that's actually why I stopped filming, because I heard him knock at the door. Because he'd come back from buying whatever he had to buy at school, and then coming back, because the thing is, we thought my dad was going to come back to get his phone. And my boyfriend's not exactly supposed to be here. Well, I mean, it's not a big deal, but, like, my dad would be like, what the, like, are you guys here alone? Even though I'm 20 and perfectly responsible dads, But I totally get it. At the same time, like, it's their house. And I need to respect it. But I bend the rules. Anyway, like, in terms of, like, having people over when they're not home. Nothing bad goes on. We really were just chilling, and he was doing work actually at my house, but he'd come because he knew I probably hadn't woken up, and we were gonna go to the gym together, but admit I got lazy. And also the other part was actually because by the time he was kind of finishing up whatever, well, like, I mean, he could have continued it later on, but he was really concentrated on something, and then he had to finish one thing, and then later on he had to do something else. So it's two separate things, I think, for the same thing or something like that. But basically the point is that by the time that he was getting done, it's close to being 12. I still had to get ready and everything. And realistically, if I'd gone to the gym, even if we'd gone together, we'd get there, spend maybe like an hour, then I'd have to rush home to take a shower and get ready, and still manage to go to the bank before getting the baby, because the baby had her swim lessons today. So it's just a lot of running around, and and I was kind of tired too, and he was tired. So I don't know, maybe next week we could pick up the pace again with that, because we had actually been doing decent, and then we dropped the ball because of like spring break and work and craziness. It's my fault. Sorry, because I kept accepting jobs on the days that we'd go work out. But I mean, sometimes money is money, and he understands. Anyway, so yeah, he came back and we just hung out. I made him a quesadilla with my special, well, not really my special quesadilla, because it wasn't exactly the herbs I usually use, but I did put a lot of oregano Because apparently our oregano doesn't have the little top thing, like the little holes dispenser thing. It has like, it's just like you just open it, it's like look deep inside. There's like no cover thing. And thyme. Wild thyme. You guys know what I mean. That herb. Thyme. I don't know what it is in my pronunciation lately. I should get a speech coach or something so I can enunciate correctly and pronounce things correctly. Anyway, tomorrow I actually have an appointment that hopefully I get up early enough to cancel. If not, I have to go. Because for the sickle cell thing, that I was running so much for, but, you know, apparently, like, since I put request, then school's supposed to request it. This is supposed to be short, and it's 4 minutes that I've been talking to you guys about this conclusion. Anyway, so yes, after he came back, then, you know, we packed up, I got ready, and I went to work, and I took care of the baby, and the baby was making lion noises in the back, and I stayed a little late, like an hour later today, because they had some appointment meeting things going on, which I know sounds really weird, because it's like, how do you have a meeting at 7? But first of all, LA traffic, and second of all, they work in entertainment. Like 10 is probably still early for like drinks or meetings or interviews, you know, so they had to do that, or appointments or whatever. It's LA. That's how we roll. I was gonna say something I was watching SNL, and they had this little skit called The Californians. I'm like, oh my god, so true. And I realized just how much we LA people talk about the freeway, or make a reference to freeway traffic, whatever freeways we may take, at least once throughout the day. Like, we'll say, oh, the freeway is packed, or wow, the freeway was actually not packed, or how do I get here? Well, you have to take this freeway and then this freeway, and then you can get off on this ramp and then take the other freeway. Or the shortcut is this way, and even though it might take you the same amount of time, it's not crowded, so you don't feel like it's taking forever to get to the place you have to get to. So yes. Yeah, anyways, I took her to swimming, and she almost jumped in the pool, and I was like, oh my god, no. But she actually did well today. She actually did what she was supposed to be doing. Usually she's just like, oh, toys, I'm gonna play with my mermaid here. And just goes, you know, mermaid. So yeah, and then we ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and then I ate this really, really big piece of C's peanut butter chocolate candy from Easter, because my boss is awesome and tells me where all her kids' chocolate and candy is, so that she doesn't give it to her kid, she gives it to me. I'm like, really need to feed my sweet tooth, really? But I do appreciate it, because then I'm like, yay, treats. So yeah, and then I got home and I started watching. America's Next Top Model and Revenge, and Don't Trust the Beat in Apartment 23, which I'm like, everyone can tell it says bitch. Like, I don't know where ABC got so sensitive. I think it's from the whole GCB thing. Got sensitive with the word bitch or bitches or whatever. It's like, used to be so cool. Oh well. And Modern Family. So, and then I was watching Revenge, and then SNL, and then I just went to take a shower, basically. Lots and lots of TV. And then I've been looking for sweatpants, so I might try Target tomorrow, even though I'm kind of low on cash, because, like, my bed payments this week, so I just have to keep money in the bank just in case, like, you know, any little thing. Sometimes by like 1 cent they overdraft you, and I don't want that to happen. Since they haven't cashed checks, I'm like, it makes me nervous, you know, like that, like, let's say I accidentally take a little bit too much, when, like, you know, putting gas or something, I go over by 1 cent, and then, you know, I, like, if I'm not conscious of it, then I'm gonna go over. So anyway, this is starting to be a very long conclusion. I was gonna do really brief because I'm really tired. So anyway, with that note, anything you want to say about this particular vlog, or anything you want to let me know, leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, and also don't forget to subscribe. Alright? Anyways, good night. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.